In terms of financial success or accomplishment of financial aspirations, what is your observation between couples who work together and couples who come to you individually?
From what I have, almost 70% of the portfolio that I manage and the clients I have, I've seen a success rate, a higher success rate when it's both involved.
When the husband and wife are involved, they tend to outperform the ones.
They tend to outperform. And sometimes, even with some clients, I've realized, you know the money relationship you have. Maybe I am a good money manager compared to my wife. So you realize when they say, yes, for me, my wife would be the best in this. I'll support everything, she says, and I'll be funding. I'll be funding, and every time, yes, you're doing the presentation, and actually there's one client who said, you know, I don't understand about money, but my wife understands finances. You will work together, mine is funding. My wife goes has the interest about my family.
She'll get into
she gets the whole thing, work with us, and we're able to move this journey. And this client becomes so happy. They even invite you for the birthday for their children. Any milestone they have in their life to celebrate, they invite you because you have helped them. And that has been, most of the clients have been happy. Even they're able to even move the children from one school to the other, very good schools that they didn't know they could do it in the beginning, but now they have a portfolio in place that are able to pay. So it becomes easier when it's a couple.
When the couple are working, How often do you meet or review plans with your customers?
Mostly
and what happens in those sessions?
Mostly we do it on a quarterly basis. Most of them
quarterly.
Yes, on a quarter, 3 months. So within 3 months, of course, there's a performance. We come and assess this was the performance. There's a goal that we set. You remember we had an investment plan. Investment plan was showing the progress of the portfolio. So when we meet and we are assessing this, we are benchmarking, we are checking from the plan, are we outperforming? Who has delayed? Is it you client who is not making the contributions? Is it my return? And we are assessing this, and you realize that commitment makes the client become, and they even tell you after the meeting, by the way, we have some money somewhere. We have some idle money somewhere. Can we add that? Even there's one who said, we have an extra car in the parking that we do really use. Can we go and sell and add it here? This thing is working. And they go and dispose the car. They bring you a 2 million or 1 million or some money there, and that portfolio keep on getting better. So after the reviews, we set like new milestone. We celebrate what we have achieved and even change, maybe improve the goal and say, this month you're doing this. Sometimes there's, of course, the career growth, there's an extra income that is coming, and client tells you, I'll be doing an extra top-up from what I was doing before.
And how do you hold your clients accountable to their goals?
The investment plan.
The investment plan.
Yes, there are reminders. Yes,
okay.
We talk, and this is a goal we had in the beginning, and this is what we are looking at. We need to do some top-up. Sometimes I make a random call. How are you going and all that? How is it going? And I check. I have your plan here, and I'm checking your account. I'm like, here we are delayed. There was no activities for the last 3 months. What is happening? And there are even clients who tell you, in case of any financial changes, they call you and tell you, Moses, will not be making this contribution for the next 2 months because of this obligation. And we continue investing what they already have, and then that time comes, you remind them, and you continue with that journey. So it helps even the growth of the portfolio because of the top-ups you are making becomes part of the capital that is invested.
Okay. In terms of, I'm sure, because there is a lot of engagement with the customer. What is one of your most memorable moments when you received feedback from your customer?
This is a client of mine. He didn't have information about investment. He was just referred by a colleague at workplace. And one day he called me and told me, Moses, if there's something you did that changed, and this was like actually I think 2023, if there's something that changed my life and you brought this change, it's telling me about investment. And there's someone who is in his late 40s, with a family, with the children going to school and all that. He, of course, the land, he was just doing the land and all that.
Buying land like everybody else.
Like everybody else. And he told me, Moses, you mean I can have a passive income, money that I can tell you to send me, and I use that money for other needs that are coming. And he told me, I want to build this portfolio. And we started I think with like 500,000.
Wow.
Right now the portfolio is over 10 million.
Wow.
And he tells me any money I get, any bonus I get, he puts it back there. And he told me, Moses, I'm so grateful for showing me the way. The right way.
Wow.
So there's that satisfaction I feel when such a client tells me.
It's tangible.
Yeah, when the client tells you, Moses, I didn't know this thing was real, but it's working for me.
Any other memorable example?
Examples, one is, of course, I have clients who have had medical, like currently I have a client in India, and we continue. I call the client, we pray together.
So this thing we are saying, a financial advisor is more important than a doctor, is not a is not a theory.
It's not a theory.
It is practice.
It's practiced. And this client called me when he realized he needed a medical to go to India and all that. He called me and told me, this is the report I'm getting from the doctor. We met and we sit down and we check for the portfolio. How much will he need when he's on the side? And he told me, yes, I'll go and I'll come back and I'll still go back for some time. And we looked at the portfolio and we said, this is how much we are able to pay. And he even said, that is even more. And I remember another day, he even called, when on the other side, I call him, I check on him, how is the progress? He told me, I've improved a lot and I'm looking forward to coming back home. And he told me, I have a need. I need to withdraw $1 million from my portfolio. And he told me, yeah, I'll need it. Then after some time, he told me, in fact, I think I have some other money somewhere. Let's cancel whatever the request we have made. Let me use the other one so that my portfolio is not touched. It will still generate a passive income. Every day counts. And we've checked, we talk, and you call the client, is like, wow, thank you, Moses. Even checking on me, and even not just the money, not just what I said, giving you the money. It comes a time when now it's a relationship. You have built with this client, you know the family, you visited them, and you've walked this journey. So it feels so fulfilling when you have even such client, and even walking with them, celebrating the milestone, and even when they are going through the difficult time, you are walking with them. That journey has been very fulfilling.
And that's very important. And have you had challenging customers? I can only imagine, because you get to meet with a lot of people and money is a very intimate thing. What are some of the challenges you face in your work as a financial advisor?
Of course, I said, yes, we have a plan in place, but of course, some clients get information from out there. And as I said, what we call them situational influences. Things presenting themselves and they seem like this is working than what we have with Moses. So some of them comes and say, Moses, I feel like the portfolio we have with you, I can change. Someone has been told you can make a higher return. And then we come and sit down with this client. I told them, can you share that opportunity you have seen? Can I see that opportunity? And we assess, we question, and we try to see, and you realize this is not even an investment. And we tell the client, I think we need to hold. We need to hold fast before you make this move to this investment you are saying. Let's hold and see in the next 2 months whether this opportunity will still be available and how people benefited from this, and I'll see. So such client, we talk and they tell me after 2 months, client that comes and tell me, Moses, you saved me. My friends are crying. They put money somewhere they have lost.
They promise to double money every month.
To double money, and sometimes they forget the goal we have. So sometimes I keep on reminding them.
You have to keep reminding them, this is where we are going.
This is where we're going. Yes, the needs are, you can grow this money so much, but remember, there's a lot of assessment we did, like your risk profile, your risk capacity. These are the right investment for you. Of course, there are those who are like, Moses, give me my money. They'll go and after some time, they'll come back and bring the portfolio back.
So you give them back their money?
Oh, yeah. We process.
Your money is your money.
It's the client's money. It's client's money. You need it right now, we process.
Give it to you.
That's the first thing. We process to you. The money hits in the account. Of course, there are those who want to test whether this thing Moses is doing is real. Once the money hits the account, plus all the interest they have accrued, not even a single day missing, they're like, oh, Moses, there's few changes. I want to
return the money.
Return the money.
Just testing you.
Testing. So there are those that you also encounter, and they become so loyal.
Yes.
They will introduce you. They are, of course, the one you say, this is a difficult client.
Yes.
I think I have the grace. I deal with most and all that kind. They are happy.
Yes.
They even tell you, Moses is won't know you, not you. I would not have been where I am in terms of this portfolio because I was listening to a lot of advice and all that. And the client sometimes send the information in the market. I've seen this, Moses. What do you think about this?
Yes.
So sit down, go do the research. I work with my investment, and I tell them this is, I think, the best way to handle this matter. So it involves communication.
There's a lot of engagement.
Engagement. Yes.
Yeah, and many people, they tend to look at the return. They forget the risk.
They forget the risk.
They will always see, oh, I want the 20-30% return.
Yes.
But they're not prepared to lose.
They are not prepared, and they don't even have a goal. You see, when we are putting the goal in place, we have analyzed all those factors.
Correct.
The risk, the return you'll have, the time,
the liquidity,
the liquidity needs. They have not analyzed that. So sometimes they go and see an opportunity, they are back like, Moses, why are you not recommending this? Why are you not doing like this person?
Yes.
I tell them, yes, you can go that direction. I have a solution that can work that way. But for now,
yes,
your portfolio
where you're going,
yes,
this is what we should do. Yeah.
Yes.
Like you cannot invest client money in equities.
That's the thing.
And they want to achieve education.
They want to achieve education, or they want to build a home in 2 years' time.
Yeah.
I put the money in the equities, and then the market dips the following morning.
Yes.
And they are like, Moses, I see a loss.
Yeah.
When am I going to recover this?
Yes.
You see, there's a misalignment or in terms of the goal,
Yeah.
because the goal that we set,
Yeah.
it informs the assets.
Yeah, you
selection.
have to keep reminding them this is where you're going, and for where we are going, this is the best vehicle.
Yeah.
For where we are going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In investment, it's about there's a risk and return.
Yeah.
But as you're also looking for the returns, there's a risk that you can take.
Yeah.
So we assess that at the personal level.
Yeah.
And be able to recommend.
Yeah. What advice would you give to someone who doesn't have a financial advisor, but they know they need one now after listening to you?
The first decision, the first decision you need to make right now is to call us, is to come to us at Nabo.
Come to Nabo.
Come to Nabo. Come get a financial advisor who will walk the journey with you.
Yeah.
You have other things figured out, and you may think, yes, things are working out, but this is a danger zone when you don't have an accountability person who is also helping you with the investment decision.
Yeah.
Come to Nabo, have an investment advisor. Let's assess your investment goals and have a plan for you, and select an investment portfolio that works for you. Yeah.
And do they get charged for services provided by the financial advisor? For
the financial advisor, for the investment, no. We don't charge.
And that's another
advantage.
It's a hidden secret.
It's a hidden secret.
Yes.
We don't charge you.
Yes.
But if you want, if I am there, I'm an external consultant, I'm not at Nabo.
Yes.
You will pay me to sit down
with me.
A lot of money. But the advantage, if you call Nabo, come sit with us at Nabo, it's a zero.
Yeah.
But if you call me and Moses, let's say I'm not actually, or I'm a consultant somewhere else, or doing my things, and you want this advice, sitting down with me, you have to make the payment. Yes. But at Nabo, you have that advantage, and these reviews, these portfolio reviews, the market updates, these are the things that you enjoy, and you have people, a group, a team working for you. You have an investment team. You have a people who are giving you a good client experience, a team that is dedicated every day, coming to check the market, coming to check your investment. So all these people will be dedicated to work for you. You know, people say, I can buy an investment, I can buy just a bond and I'm good. Sometimes you want to sell that bond and you don't even have the market.
You can't.
Or you are selling it at the wrong time, making a loss.
Yes.
So those are the worries that investment advisor takes from you, and working with a reliable investment firm that is dedicated towards seeing you grow.
And if a customer wants to change from one financial advisor to another, is it allowed?
It's allowed.
It's allowed.
Yeah,
it can
with no complications. Just
no
request via the email to the client service, and we do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a very flexible process.
In your assessment, what's the cost of not having a financial plan?
Of not having a financial plan? First of all, having not a financial advisor, because you cannot have a financial plan, you don't have both.
Yes.
The cost is so high, and the way you said, the investment plan, I think an advisor, it's more than the doctor you have.
Yes.
It's like taking a journey or saying, I want to go to India through the sea, but you don't have a compass.
Yes.
You don't have a direction.
Yes.
How will I get there? You are in the middle of the ocean.
Yes.
You don't know where you are heading. Everything looks okay. There is no physical sign to tell you this is the direction to India. So you are saying you are still on the journey. You'll be lost there. But when you have an advisor and having an investment plan, I say this is a roadmap, it tells you now you're approaching. Even let's say you're going to Mombasa, you see I'm at Voi.
Yeah.
I'm at where?
You have a clear
Mariakani.
Yes.
I'm at Mombasa right now.
Yes.
So it tells you, and it tells you where can I take a rest? How far am I? Am I achieving? Am I approaching the goal?
Yes.
So an investment plan, it's very, very important. And also a financial advisor who is helping you walk that journey. Yeah. Yeah. It can cost you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Jim Rohn who said, people do not plan to fail.
Yeah.
They fail to plan.
They fail to plan.
They fail to plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Where can people find you and learn more about how to begin working with a professional?
We are our office.
Yes.
You can, if you're within Nairobi, you can, or within Kenya, and you want to visit our office, you can come to International House. Come to 5th floor. You'll see us Nabo Capital. You get the security. Tell them you're coming to Nabo Capital. They will usher you in, and you come to Nabo Capital. If you're online, we have Invest at Nabo. We have where you can be able to reach us, and you're able to interact with us through the online platforms. And you don't have to be in Kenya to invest, and you don't have to be a Kenyan to invest. My clients are all over the world.
From all over the world.
Some have not met. We have not met. But when we talk, they are happy.
Yes.
Whenever they are in Nairobi, they say, Moses, I'm in Nairobi, I want to meet you. We are meeting the first time, but we have worked for the last 4 years.
Yes.
They have a portfolio which is growing, but they come to visit Kenya, and we are meeting, and this is how, because we delivered, we've shown them that this thing is working. So diaspora client, this is an opportunity. You don't have to wait when you are visiting Kenya to start this investment. You can start it right now.
Okay, let me ask this one here. So if there's somebody in diaspora, they can have a financial advisor while they are away.
Where they are away.
Yeah.
And
how do they start that journey? Because they can't come at International House.
This is online. We engage online.
Okay, they call?
Yes, they have a phone number. We give that number. We're able to share that number. You're able to call us. You're able to send out an email. We're able to book a meeting with you. We do a meeting virtually. So we just work with your time, depending on your time zone. We book a meeting, and we introduce you to Nabo, help to understand you, and we set up an investment plan in place, and we start that journey. And we even have a monitoring of we do the reviews of that, despite you being in diaspora. So Moses, this has been an amazing conversation. Thank
I
you.
want to look into that camera and speak to the people who are probably wondering, I did not know about this financial advisor thing. What message or parting shot would you have for them? So
to our viewers today, this conversation and other things that we have discussed, you don't have to have millions of money to start this journey. You start from wherever you are today. And this realizing that you can build wealth, having an advisor working with you, it is the first decision you can make for your life. And I ask you to reach out to us. We walk with you the journey and help you secure your tomorrow and build a passive income for you and for your generation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. If you think you know, then you stop learning. the very best people in their own craft, they have one thing in common. They have coaches, they have trainers, they have people they are accountable to. And from the conversation that I've just had with Moses, one thing that I've picked up is that everybody needs a Moses. Everybody needs someone who is their soundboard when it comes to making financial decisions. Financial decisions are elusive even to the smartest brains, because there are so many things involved, including dealing with our own emotions. So I want this message to go out there. Everybody needs a Moses. Everybody needs a financial advisor. It doesn't matter whether you're a billionaire, multi-billionaire in dollars, or you're just starting your financial journey. You need someone who you get to talk to when you're making those financial decisions that will change your future. Why? Because you'll get clarity, you will get to exercise freedom, and you'll get someone who will always be there to walk with you throughout your financial journey. So I hope you will no longer walk alone, because everybody needs a Moses. God bless you. See you then.